Making thumbnails can be really hard. Not only does it require a lot of time to come up with good thumbnail ideas, but it is also difficult to figure out how to optimize them for high click-through rates. But with so much AI tools available, especially in the image generation space, shouldn't it be easier to make thumbnails? This is exactly what we'll be looking at in this video. We'll explore ways to use AI with the most popular thumbnail building tool out there. We'll also be looking at how to validate these thumbnails to predict the click-through rate in advance. And to top it all, I'll tell you about a special tool to get AI-made thumbnails completely created and optimized for you with just one click. So stay tuned, because by the end of the video, you'll have all the resources needed to create the perfect thumbnail. Without further ado, let's get started. A good thumbnail has three main steps. First, you get a background image to set the tone. Then you insert an object, which can be a text, a logo, or something that represents the content of the video. Lastly, you may add an object, typically an image of yourself or someone else, that conveys the emotion of the video or just revalidates the purpose of the video. Most YouTubers, including the likes of Mr. Beast, uses these three steps to create amazing thumbnails. To create them, most people use solutions like Canva or similar tools like Simplified, all the way to Photoshop and GIMP. Now, I won't go into Photoshop and GIMP since they require a little more work and sometimes specialized skill sets, and this video is all about getting it done quickly with AI. However, I've listed some resources below for using AI within Photoshop or GIMP for anyone interested. Canva is the most popular one, with Simplified being an alternative that some of you may not be aware of. Both the applications have intuitive interfaces that lets you use a ton of useful features like pre-made templates, background images, graphic elements, AI tools, and so much more for free. A typical example workflow would start with selecting a background image. Then say you want to use the text to image tool to create something unique to put into the thumbnail. You could also bring another object that complements it, but say for whatever reason you don't like this particular part, and use the magic edit tool to mask out the part you don't like and change it to something you do with just a simple text prompt. Now let's say you want to finish it off by putting yourself into the thumbnail. You get a picture of yourself and use the BG remover right here to remove the background. If you're using the free version, just go to remove.bg and remove the background for free. The quality sometimes drops with these free to use background removers, so just use an AI tool like Upscale to upscale the images and put them back into Canva. Maybe throw some text into it, and there you go. You have a thumbnail. And if you struggle to come up with good ideas for your thumbnails, just ask ChatGPT for help. You'll be really surprised to see how fun it can be to brainstorm thumbnail ideas with ChatGPT. Now, if you go under Canva's apps and scroll down to the section called Create Something New, you'll also find some pretty cool free to use tools like Bitmoji, Character Builder, and AI Designer that can help you add some flair to your thumbnails and videos as well. You would also want to keep an eye out for Microsoft Designer. Microsoft is pushing the boundaries of AI with so many of their tools. With text to concept, text to image, and plug and play adaptable templates, Microsoft Designer looks very promising. The image generation within Designer uses OpenAI's DALL-E 2, so expect much higher quality and sophisticated images. Like most other AI tools nowadays, public rollout is gradual, so join the waitlist if you haven't already to take it for a spin sooner than later. Now you might be thinking, creating thumbnails quickly is a time saver, but who cares if no one clicks on it? You know what would help? If I can figure out the click-through rate before I even upload. And guess what? There's an AI tool for that as well. One that not only helps you look at how each thumbnail may perform in advance, but also tells you if a different thumbnail may improve the CTR on your current videos. This is where CreatorML comes in. All you have to do is just create a profile and start playing with the ranking tool to try different thumbnail and title combinations. You get about 50 free credits to play with the ranker or the predictor, and if you find it valuable, you can always buy more credits as needed. To use the predictor, just upload your analytics right here and wait around 10 days for them to build a custom predictor for your channel. Note that the predictor feature is only available to channels with over 10,000 subscribers and 40 videos, since these models require a lot of data to reach a certain level of accuracy that's worth using. Smaller channels can still use the ranking tool, which is already pretty amazing. They also have a Chrome extension that can show you all the different thumbnail and title combinations a video went through and how those changes affected the view count over a certain period of time. I personally use it to study and understand how a lot of YouTubers get more more views by changing these thumbnails and titles, and draw valuable insights for me to use in my future projects. This is free and anyone can use it. But wait a second, how do we know that this actually works? Well, the product is created by this guy. His name is Charles Whale, an ex-Google engineer who also got backed by Y Combinator, the biggest startup incubator in Silicon Valley. The application uses machine learning to predict the performance of a certain title and thumbnail combination based on your current data. For all of you tech nerds out there, they even have the accuracy reports posted on their website, and the root mean squared error and the mean absolute error values look quite promising. Now, before I move on to revealing this special tool, if you are interested in taking your thumbnails to the next level with your own AI avatars and super creative AI generated images, and you don't mind spending a little bit of time and money, you must try this Stable Diffusion script, link in the description. It lets you create your own model to AI yourself however you want. All you need is about 20 images of your face from different angles and wearing different clothes, and follow the steps to build the model. Once you have that, use Midjourney to create super realistic, contextual, unique backgrounds and put them all together in Canva to build a completely AI generated thumbnail. Matt Wolf, a fellow YouTuber that helped me find this idea, has created a step-by-step process of doing this. I've linked the related videos of his down in the description below if you want to check those out. Finally, if you don't want to do any of that and want a magical tool to create that perfect thumbnail that has all the required elements and it's also optimized for high CTR with just one click, welcome to CTRHero. All you have to do is just link your video, upload your face, and sit back and watch them build the perfect thumbnail. They claim to have enough data and a full suite of AI applications to generate professional looking high CTR thumbnails. Now, I'm not sponsored or affiliated with them in any way, and neither with any other applications that I mentioned before. However, as soon as I saw the announcement, I knew I had to share it with all of you. Join the waitlist to be able to access it as soon as they launch. The founder of this application did mention on the tweet that it may cost $20 a month, but if that means you never have to worry about thumbnails again, it might be worth the shot. That's all for now. Hope you guys found some value, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you smash the like button and share it with others so that it can help them as well. Don't forget to subscribe, as I'll keep sharing more and more of these useful tools and use cases on this channel. As always, I appreciate all of you. Until next time.